Okay. Good evening, guys. Good evening. How are you all doing? How is your day? Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, guys. Good evening. So, let us know your name and where exactly you are watching this from. What is your name and where exactly are you watching this? Where exactly? Are you in Lagos? Are you in Ogun State? Are you in Abuja? Are you even abroad? Let us know where you're watching this from. Good evening, guys. Good evening. Good evening. So we have Laide from Lagos. Let us know your name and where you're watching from. So we have someone from Delta. Great, great. Great. We have Ibadan. We have South Africa. Great. Let us know your name and where exactly you're watching from. Let us know your name and where exactly you're watching from. So we're just going to start by 8:10. That's when we're going to start this webinar by 8:10. So we're going to give every other person the grace to join the webinar. So let's just know your name and where you're joining from. Yes, good evening. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. For those that are just joining, let us know your name and where exactly you are watching this from. Let us know your name and where you are watching this from. Where exactly are you watching this from? From Lagos, Abuja? Let us know. The webinar starts by 8:10. We're going to give every other person the grace to join in with us. So, yeah, let us know where you're watching this from. Good evening. We have Samuel from PH, from Port Harcourt. Samuel from PH. Great. Okay. Okay. So we're going to get started by 8:10. Is 8:05, 5 more minutes to go. So I want you to do something for me. I want you guys to do something for me. I want you to go over to the group chat and type "we are live." Let everybody know that we are live. Type it in the group chat that we are live. The group chat is open. Anyone can send a message now. So go to the group chat and type that we are live so that they know that we are live. Go to the group chat and type that we are live. Go to the group chat and type that we are live so they can know that we are live right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Okay, so we have Lawrence from Lagos, Samuel from Ibadan. Great. We have Kumi from Lagos. We have Paul from Ogun State. So just head over to the group and let them know that we are live. Let them know that we are live. Let them know that we are live so that they can join in. Yes. Okay. And we have Blessing from Lagos. Welcome. So go head over to the group and let them know that we are live, right? Let them know we are live. So just type we are live on the WhatsApp group chat. On the WhatsApp group chat, just type we are live so that they know that we are active. We have started this webinar now. Great. Okay. We just have 3 more minutes to go. Just 3 more minutes to go before we get started. So, we have just 3 more minutes to go before we get started. Okay. 2 more minutes left. 2 more minutes left before we go live. Head over to the group chat and let everybody know that we are live. Let them know we are live so that we get started by 8:10 sharp. Okay. Also, you can also take the link to the webinar and share it to someone that you know would really appreciate this, or post it on your status, right? Take the link to the webinar, post it on your status, share it to someone, share it to a family member, share it with a friend, right? Let them know that today we are going to be hosting a webinar that would basically open their eyes to see how they can learn a skill that will change their whole life for good. So, okay, great. This is 10 o'clock on dot. This is 8:10 rather on dot. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring up my slides. And you guys are going to tell me if you can see my slides. So great. Great. So if you can see, you can hear, and you can also see my slides, just type "I can" in the comment section. If you can see, you can hear, and you can also see my slides, just type "I can" in the comment section. Just type "I can" in the comment section. Type "I can" in the comment section. Great. So I will take it that every single person can both see and can hear me. So that being said, let us begin. So, okay, my promise to you today is that I can basically teach you every single thing you need to know about this skill called cloud engineering. That is my promise to you today. I can teach you every single thing you need to know about this skill called cloud engineering. I can teach you everything you need to know about this skill called cloud engineering in no time. This is my promise to you. So, and I want to be clear, our structure of teaching basically works for single moms, busy 9-to-5 workers, stay-at-home moms, university students, NYSC corps, freelancers, secondary school students, and anyone that wants to learn cloud engineering and is willing to put in the work, right? And I know they work because I've used them to mentor students in similar categories, which include single moms, bank managers, busy 9-to-5 workers, stay-at-home moms, university students, construction workers, NYSC corps, and freelancers. So I know this works from experience and not theory, which brings up one of my favorite quotes from L.H. Hardwick: "A man with an experience is never at the mercy of a man with an opinion." So with that being said, let us begin. The Cloud Top G Mastermind. How to build a cloud career for any cloud role. First things first, for those of you who are curious, I want to address the elephant in the room. Are we going to sell you something at the end of this webinar? Yes, because learning an in-demand skill like this that companies pay insane amounts for begs the question, is it free or not? So I can't tell you the answer to that yet. You have to stay and find out. But what I can tell you is, at the end of this presentation, we'll be exporting the list of every single person here live to give you a special gift that I've been working on for the past 2 years. And I can't tell you what it is yet. You have to find out in a moment. But what I can tell you is, it's more than a MacBook, it's less than a Camry, and every single person here live today will get one for free. And you'll be the only people who get one. And I did it this way so that next time we say be there, it will be worth it. Anyone not here will believe me because I gave them proof that I keep my promises. And to the same degree as we dive in, I don't expect you to take my words for how good the information I'm about to share with you is. Right? I want to prove it to you. Because first, the question is, who am I? And why exactly should you listen to anything I have to tell you? Why should you even be in this webinar right now? So my name is Emmanuel. I was a former old school cloud engineering student. I was among the very first set of old school cloud students with the burning desire to later get certified as a cloud engineer. Starting out, it was what you call the worst in cloud engineering, right? It was difficult, it was hard, everything was just so complicated, right? Everything sounded so confusing. I was so lost. I even almost got kicked out of the program in the second semester. At the time, the only thing holding me was the 6.5 extra points. I got away from the cutoff mark, which was 65 at that time. So if you look below, you can see the point 71.5, and out of 100, I got 71.5, and the cutoff mark was 65. So it was just 6.5 points that was holding me to this program. I felt like a complete failure. Anybody in this state will feel exactly how I felt, right? Then I put it to myself and I swore that I would do anything in my power to basically understand the ins and outs of this skill called cloud engineering. I spent the whole 2 weeks holiday working on projects day and night, watching courses like I was about to write a life or a death exam. There was just this burning desire in me to try something new. Either it was a project, a task, or watch a course, not knowing I became obsessed with the process of cloud engineering. By the time we had resumed at old school and we were given projects and tasks to work on, everything just felt like child's play. I started mentoring my own set mates, like people that I got into the program with. We all had zero knowledge about everything. We knew nothing about this skill. I started mentoring them. After writing the third semester exam, I discovered that something wonderful had happened. Something really wonderful had happened. When the results basically came out, I got 100%. First time it has ever been done in the history of old school, I thought to myself. But that's not actually what shocked me. But the crazy part out of all this is that there were 5 of us that basically got 100%. There were just 5 out of thousands and thousands of students. Just 5 got 100%. So myself and 4 others. So out of those 4, 2 of them were basically mentored by me. They were my students. Like I sat them down and I mentored them. So you can see here you have Kelechi. She was like, I shocked you. I wasn't expecting 100, maybe 80 something. So you can also see Moses. Moses also scored 100%. Also, I wrote blogs that basically help every other person at large to either pass their final exam, paying it forward. So if you basically go to Medium right now, you'll see all our blogs that we've been writing, and each and every of these blogs, combining the views and reads together, is over 25,000 views and reads from Medium itself. So I later got a certificate making me a certified cloud engineer with a certified or a certificate that is accepted worldwide. But it didn't end there. It didn't end there. In the second set, old school made me a mentor where I basically helped hundreds of students to complete the program with insanely high scores. I even built communities and gave them access to high value resources to basically not just help them in their old school journey, but to help them in their cloud journey as a whole, which brought about the whole beginning of the Cloud Top G. Right, so if you see here, we have the Cloud Top G private community, we have the Cloud Top G Mastermind, we have the Cloud Top G job hunting group. We even created a resource group and a support group to help students grow. And so a lot of what we do is somewhat meta, meaning we're trying to both show and also tell at the same time. For example, the previous Mastermind helped students achieve their one goal, which is how do I get certified? It helped students achieve their one goal, which was, how do I get certified? Answer, understanding every cloud tool in the easiest possible way. It demonstrated the concept it outlined, giving intense scheme created to solve that problem. It was high value. It helped over 300 students become certified. It included exclusive live classes, which we basically posted on YouTube for 100% free. So you can go to this YouTube channel right now and you can basically scroll, see all the videos, and don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and like this live video. So it's on YouTube, it's 100% free with a low price relative to what it actually delivered. It was just 10,000 naira and a high price to value discrepancy. The previous Mastermind was itself a working system, using the goals of the students as its guiding star. It basically helped better bag all the marks in a cloud exam, leaving nothing on the table. It helped Victor become a certified AWS engineer. It gave Oluchi the understanding she needed to progress in a cloud journey. it helped Caleb become a certified cloud engineer, or the hundreds of other real stories who use the stuff in our previous mastermind to improve their cloud journey or get certified. So I can feel confident saying its success became its own proof. Its system works. And so after creating that program in January 2023, I wanted to use the next 23 months, 24, 23 months, leading up to this event, leading up to this day, as one thing. Proof. Proof. Proof that the stuff we teach in the mastermind actually works to learn cloud today, and it will work for you too, right? Basically, we wanted to use this event as our own evidence for the mastermind. We believe that there are 5 methods, which I will explain shortly, to building a cloud career and landing a real job in cloud. So we're going to break down these 5 methods so that you can get it. And the sole purpose of this webinar is to show you how the first method can basically help you get started on the path to building a cloud career, period. Because if you basically know what you're doing, you don't need a lot of time. You just need to do the right stuff the right way. That's all. But knowing what to do is the hardest part. Again, which is why we have dedicated huge resources to this mission, to making real cloud education on getting qualified for any cloud role faster, cheaper, and better for anyone. And I'm going to do my darnest to live up to that idea for you guys today. So I'm going to deliver for 2 types of people, right? I'm going to deliver for just 2 types of people. The first are for people who are basically tired of their situation and are looking for a profitable tech skill to learn. I promise you, I'll give you 1, 2, or even 3 actionable steps that would basically help you learn cloud or DevOps engineering within 12 months for 100% free, period. So you're going to want to stay on to the end because I'm going to deliver on that big time. And 2, for those of you who want to be spoon-fed, I'm going to show you how it's in your self-interest to join us. And if you decide to join us, I'll show you how we can build your cloud experience and qualification to the point where you don't basically have to worry about the cloud group. Because at the end of the day, no one is going to save you. Life isn't the bedtime story. The cavalry isn't coming. You are it. So you got to learn this stuff, period. Now that we've got out of the way, let's talk cloud. Let's zoom all the way out. Who here would like to learn cloud or DevOps engineering to land a 7-figure remote role? If you would like to learn cloud or DevOps engineering to land a 7-figure remote role, just type me in the comment section. Just type me in the comment section. If you would like to learn cloud or DevOps engineering to land a 7-figure remote role, just type me in the comment section. Great. Great. Great, 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 great. Otherwise, this would have been a very short presentation. This would have been a very, very short presentation. So here's what I'm going to do in our short time together, because I don't want to basically waste your time and take all your Sunday, right? Here's what we're going to do in our short time together. Number 1 is I'm going to explain what cloud engineering is to a beginner's point of view. So what is this skill? What is it all about? What do you need to do in this skill? I get what I'm saying. I'm going to explain it to you so you understand it. Number 2 is I'm going to share a few skills that once you master these skills, you can basically get cloud jobs on demand with these skills. And number 3 is I'm going to invite you to join us on our mission to join our paid private mentorship so that we can spoon feed you and basically you get the lessons without the scars. These are for people that want to basically get a private mentorship. And number 4 is that we're going to get out of your way so that you can tear off the wrapping paper and dig into the free gift that I have for you, right? We're going to dig into the free gift that I have for you. I'll give you that. It's yours 100%. Cool? Great. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is cloud engineering? When we say the word cloud engineering, what exactly do we mean? So, in simple words, cloud engineering is the practice of designing, building, and maintaining cloud computing systems. Cloud engineers use varieties of technologies to ensure that cloud systems are reliable, secure, and scalable. This is their main role, right? Is to make sure that cloud systems are reliable, secure, and scalable. So cloud engineers give applications room to fly, because when the front-end developer is done creating the design and the back-end developer is done making the design functional, it's the cloud engineer's role to make your application reliable, scalable, and secure. Now, without cloud engineering, let us just say the big companies like Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and TikTok wouldn't exist today. And it's not just these big companies alone, right? Without cloud engineering, every single thing you can access on the internet right now wouldn't exist, because every single thing is basically stored in the cloud. I get what I'm saying? Every single thing is stored in the cloud, not on the internet, right? Every single thing is stored in the cloud. So can you see how in demand this one skill is basically, right? Can you see how in demand this one skill is? And in just 2024 alone, 94% of companies worldwide have adopted cloud computing. And just last year alone, 60% of companies' data were stored in the cloud. And what this tells you is that the demand of this skill is very high. This skill is basically in demand. And if you understand demand and supply, you know that when something is in demand, it means companies are willing to pay any amount for whoever can provide this skill to their organizations. So here is just a sneak peek of the ideal amount an average cloud engineer earns, right? So we have $120,000 per year and $10,000 per month. This is the average, right? One of the best. And the best part is this: even if you are here, even if you are at the bottom of the food chain, right, and you are here and you're making $4,000 per month, that's still a lot of money to other tech skills. When you convert that to Naira, that's over 6.6 million Naira per month, right? And even if you're a freelancer or you want to work at your own time on Upwork, this one skill will make you a lot of money, just as you can see other freelancers making over $800,000, $60,000, $50,000 on Upwork. And the reality of it is, learning this skill is not going to be easy. That's just like the story I shared with you, right? You need to be willing to put in the work. It's not going to be easy. But first, you need to understand the 5 methods that will basically help you build a solid cloud career to land these jobs in the cloud space. So that's basically what we're going to share with you right now. Let's start with the first step to building a cloud career: knowledge. So what exactly is knowledge? Knowledge is the key and most important part of building a cloud career. It's the beginning of this cycle and the foundation. And without a solid foundation, whatever you build on it won't last. Even before you start earning, first you need to put in the work to learn. Just as Mohit Manki said, first you learn, then you remove the L. It was with knowledge Moses was able to get 100% in his cloud exam, and Victor was able to pass his AWS exam. This is just to tell you that once you have a knowledge of cloud engineering, every other thing falls into place. The sole purpose of this webinar is to focus on this very first part, because you are here to learn about cloud engineering. But I'm going to be sharing a little info of some other steps that you need to know about to fully understand what you need in your cloud journey. So let's talk about the second step to build a cloud career and get qualified for cloud roles. Experience. Yeah, I'm sure you saw that coming. Experience. So here's what it is. To most people, experience is the one thing that separates you from every other person with the knowledge. No doubt. But experience is the practical, hands-on muscle memory you build from doing something. It doesn't really matter if it's a working experience or a real-life scenario experience. All that matters is that you have an exposure on how companies use cloud tools to maintain their environment. That's all. Now, let's talk about the third step to build a cloud career: personal branding. Personal branding. So what exactly is personal branding? A personal brand is what you say when you are not in the room, or what people say about you when you're not in the room, right? Like it or not, we all have a personal brand. Your barber has a personal brand. Your hairstylist has a personal brand. Your tailor has a personal brand. Your boss in the office has a personal brand. Your pastor has a personal brand, right? Every single person has their own personal brand, because when that person is not in the room, what exactly do you say about that person? I get what I'm saying. So that's basically what the personal brand is all about. But personal branding allows you to be able to define what that narrative is going to be and what will be said about you, even when you're not in the room. So even though you're not in the room, the work you have done, the content you have put out, the story you have been telling now have the power to determine what will be said about you and how you will be perceived by the kind of opportunities people think about you for, by just personal branding. So what then is personal branding? It is the act of individuals promoting themselves and their careers as brands by developing a well-defined, consistent message and presence online and even offline. It's about being your own marketer, right? Where you see all these influencers coming online, trying to post certain things to basically create their own brand. Are you getting me? The same thing you also do right here, because if anybody tells you that you do not need to sell yourself in a tech job or in a cloud job, they're lying to you. You really need to sell yourself. So you need to be able to be your own marketer. Now, why is this so important? Because 30 years ago, you couldn't be your own marketer. You had to either be an actor, be famous, or have a lot of money to basically pay for billboards, or be in the newspaper. And that's just the reason why personal branding wasn't much of a concept, because it was reserved for people who either had a lot of status in society or had a lot of money. Now, the best part is you can do this from the comfort of your home. Now, let's talk about the fourth step to building a cloud career and getting qualified for cloud roles: positioning. So what do we mean when we say positioning? So here's what it is. Now, back to personal branding. Positioning is the one thing that adds the sugar to your personal brand. It's like a drop of honey in your tea. It's the one thing that places you as an authority in your field and separates you from everyone else. The psychology behind it is that you are able to claim authority and this authority basically makes your employer see you as someone with a higher qualification. It's the same reason why anyone would basically want to get a bachelor's degree, really, because it automatically puts you out there that you are basically learned in a particular niche, right? You have an issue, something comes up, two lawyers come to your door front. The first lawyer has a law certificate, every single thing that shows that this person is a lawyer. The second lawyer doesn't have a law certificate. Now, which of these two lawyers would you actually go for? Definitely, 100% is the lawyer that has a law certificate, right? And this is just how positioning works. And even though you are not matched up for a particular role, you have a higher chance of getting it. So even if the lawyer that doesn't have a certificate is way better than the lawyer that has a certificate, the lawyer that has a certificate has a higher chance of getting the job. I get what I'm saying? Because now he has a law degree. So, which brings us to the fifth way to build a cloud career. What is the fifth way to build a cloud career? We have job hunting. So what exactly is job hunting? When we say job hunting, what do we mean? Right? So job hunting is all about using the right strategies to apply to the right jobs. That's just it. That's it. It's not complicated. There's no hidden distance behind it. A lot of people try to make it complicated, but it's not. Job hunting is all about using the right strategies to apply to the right jobs. This can be confusing sometimes, as most people don't know the right strategies, techniques, and informations that work. They don't know it. That's the reason why they apply to over 1,000 jobs and nobody calls them for interviews, right? This is the last phase of this cycle, and that means jumping a step in this cycle has its own consequences. For instance, if you were to skip the knowledge phase, it won't be possible for the other phases to work. Or let's say you skip the experience stage, then getting a job would be almost impossible. Or probably you skip the personal branding stage, then companies wouldn't know or trust you, which makes it harder to even get to the interview phase. Or maybe you omitted the positioning phase. Then, well, let's just say you won't have the authority to basically apply to some jobs. And lastly, the job hunting phase. You won't even be able to get a job if you were to skip this step. It's not possible. You can't get a job because nobody will come to your doorstep to offer you a job, except if you have some kind of connection. So now that you know the 5 methods to getting qualified, which I call the core 5, they are the only 5 ways you can build a cloud career and get qualified for roles. But in all, we are basically focusing on knowledge because that is the point of this webinar and the beginning of this cycle. That is the main reason why you are here. Can you see how knowing this core 5 can give you a higher chance of getting getting the job or life you want? Can you see how knowing or how using the 5 core methods can 2x, 5x, 10x your chances and opportunities in your cloud career? In short, can you see why learning cloud engineering and knowing the core 5 is a skill worth having? And this skill may just be the bridge between where you are and wherever you want to go. Great. Now here's what I know. Even if we had a full day together, instead of just 60 minutes, it's going to be hard and almost impossible to give you all that I could give you, to be honest. No matter how good anyone is, one 60-minute presentation isn't going to change your life. It can't, right? No matter how good it is, it can't. You need more than that. And while everything I've given you right now or today is valuable, it's just the tip of the iceberg, right? It's just the tip. And if you like what I've shared with you so far, you will love what I've got for you next. You see, before doing this presentation today, I was faced with one of two choices. The first option is to just part ways with you and keep all the information private, then hope that on your own, you can figure this out. Or, my second option, you will take a more active role and responsibility for your success to create a win-win situation. I chose the second option. The result of mentoring students 40 hours a week for 2 years, everything I know from teaching over 200 plus students with significant results. And so, it's with great pleasure to introduce you to the Cloud Top Gym Mastermind. And with this mastermind, you will wield all 5 methods as a qualified cloud engineer, getting jobs on command, easy and faster that you would roll over. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is this mastermind and what am I telling you about it, right? The Cloud Top Gym Mastermind is a system that consists of 5 chain programs. These 5 chain programs focus on the core 5 steps to build a cloud career in cloud and never have to worry where your next job is coming from. And to give you a more visual perspective of how this chain program look like in the mastermind, here's how they are linked and how they work. Each program in the mastermind focuses on each step in the core 5. The first example, or for example rather, our learning accountability system focuses on you getting more knowledge and learning cloud engineering. And our Get Experience by Doing framework focuses on you building more experience with real-life scenario projects. And our Cloud Top G personal branding content method teaches you everything you need to know about branding yourself the right way to get companies' attention. And our authority positioning playbook gives you everything you need to becoming an authority in the cloud space. Lastly, our job hunting playbook gives you a set of strategies, techniques, and guidance to crushing your interview and finally landing a job. And currently, the main purpose of our current available program in the mastermind is to help you learn cloud and DevOps engineering. And when you are done with this, you can now take our other programs to basically help you build your cloud career. So here's what you're going to get. And this is basically for people that want to be spoon-fed. This is for people that want to join the private mentorship program, right? For every other person that wants to get the free stuff, you have to wait until the end, right? This is for people that want to get the mentorship program. So here's what you get. This is about to go bananas, so buckle up. This is like my disclaimer to you guys, right? Buckle up. If you are someone who wants to learn cloud or DevOps engineering, or you don't like buying cloud expensive courses or watching free YouTube videos that basically teach you nothing, or you lose motivation, you get tired and bored easily to learn on your own. You can't basically track yourself. You're not accountable for yourself. Or you have 9 to 5, or you're a student and you think that you are just too busy to keep up. Or you just need a mentor to hold you by your hands and spoon feed you, then pay attention. I made this for you. The learning accountability system. Now, you might be wondering, what's an accountability system? An accountability system is a personal, step-by-step process for monitoring, tracking, and improving the performance of an individual. This is the one thing you add that automatically improves your learning without your permission. Having the right learning system can 2x, 5x, and sometimes 10x your learning speed and understanding while improving yourself. To show how powerful this is, I took on a group of cloud engineers trying to pass a cloud exam to implement the learning accountability system. Right? To implement the learning accountability system. And here are the actual results. So here's where they basically started using the new learning accountability system. You can see that no students actually passed the score of 75. Each student who finally adopted this new learning accountability system got extreme results. In fact, in the first 90 days, each student went from getting less than 71% in their exams to getting over 81% in their second exam. And in their last exam, each student scored over 90% over 100. The data, the average student score after the third exam was 95 over 100. So you could say this worked. And here's exactly what you're going to get from the learning accountability system. So the first is the personalized never miss a day learning blueprint that would save you thousands of naira per month on courses and give you a tracking system for your personal learning. This is a 30,000 naira per month value for the money to save you from this point on in your life, right? This is the first thing you get from the learning accountability system. So to break this down, you're going to be getting a personalized cloud roadmap with a time schedule. You're also going to be getting a one-on-one daily chat support of your daily learning and growth. You're also going to be getting a weekly one-on-one calls to basically help you generate new learning goals. A personalized call or chat that you can make when you're having issues understanding anything, right? You're also going to be getting an unlimited access to high-value courses to learn from. Courses that are worth hundreds of thousands of naira, you're going to be getting access to this. And you're also going to be getting access to the personalized accountability coach, your own personalized accountability coach that makes sure you hit your goals, right? This is what you're going to be getting access to. And lastly, you'll be getting access to the personalized bi-weekly and monthly learning reports that shows you where you are slacking and how you can improve. So we're going to give you a report, right, that shows you that, okay, yeah, this is where you're slacking. This is how you can improve, right? And this is just for our personal learning, right? For your own personal learning. So we also have the second thing you're going to be getting from this learning accountability system, which is the ultimate learning private classes. So that basically keep you up to date with the latest tools, with practicals that make sure you never feel left out. A 40,000 naira per month value from getting, right? From getting 672 hours per year back. So this is saving you a lot of time than you just working out there and trying to do everything on your own, getting the scars and learning the lessons over again. Here you can learn the lessons without even getting the scars. So here's the breakdown of everything you're going to get. So number one, you get access to our live private weekly classes where you have classes that educate you on cloud engineering. Number two, there's a live hands-on task that we're going to be giving you where you get better by doing. You get a better understanding of what is being taught by actually doing it, right? Number three is you get a personalized after-class checkup, right? A personalized after-class checkup. So we know where you have issues understanding, because some people might not want to basically raise complaints in the classes due to certain reasons. I get what I'm saying. So we have a personalized after-class checkup. We also have class recordings. So even if you miss a class, you can watch the recordings. Even if you miss a class, you can always go back to watch the recordings. And you have access to these recordings for life. It's totally yours. I get what I'm saying. You also have access to our short summary videos of every class. So no matter how busy you are, now this is for 9 to 5 workers, no matter how busy you are, even if you're a student, a 9 to 5 worker, right? The president of Nigeria, right? You can understand the 2 hours class in just 20 good minutes. How crazy is that? In just 20 minutes. Also, we have short written documentation of every class, so you get quick access to information at your fingertips. We also have extra live classes, right? This is for people, or if you're having issues understanding during the program, you can join these extra live classes to have a better understanding of different topics that were being taught. Also, we have our weekly one-on-one calls with your personal accountability coach to basically track and improve your learning process. And lastly, we have our personalized monthly classes report to basically track your attendance and your understanding so far in the program, so you don't just slack or be all behind, right? We are always going to be supporting you every step of the way. For Oluchi, it gave her a better understanding. For Bambosa, it gave him an opportunity to land an internship. For Beta, it gave her the knowledge she needed to bag all the marks in her exam. So for you, do you think it could at least improve your learning quickly? For us, this system cost us over 300,000 naira per month in this program and 30 hours per week to be accountable for your learning, right? For your learning. But I want to save you the 300,000 naira per month, and we spend on this system. and the stress of you walking this journey alone and just give you the fast, cheap, and easy way. How does that sound? This is so valuable. You could literally apply the learning accountability system right now and see a significant improvement in your cloud learning tomorrow. And it took us 2 good years to perfect this. 2 good years. For many of you here today, this is the only thing you need to start and grow your cloud journey, which we value today at a fraction of our investment, time and money, for just 1,050,000 naira. And calm down. Calm down. Listen, this system is more valuable than the programs that sell for 2 million, 3 million, or even 4 million naira from the Googles who won't teach you anything. And we give you hilariously more value than the 5 million naira 4-year degree. And you have seen this has helped hundreds of students pass an exam, land a job, or get a certificate. And in hard cost alone, this cost us over 500,000 naira per month to make sure you get what you came for. So if we were to price this at what it's truly worth, I wouldn't have any issue asking you to invest 4 million naira to get the entire system. And before I tell you the price, before I tell you the actual price, let me ask you a question. How much is learning cloud engineering to land a 7-figure job worth to you? The freedom that comes with being paid an extra 800,000 naira per month for this skill, an extra 1.5 million naira per month, an extra 3 million naira per month, an extra 6 million naira per month. I want you to hold that number in your head. Really, just think about it. Really. How much is it really worth? If you knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that it would happen, wouldn't it be worth at least that much? Because after the previous mastermind, Beta was able to get a perfect score in a cloud exam, and Bambosa was offered a cloud role, giving him an opportunity to land his first job. And Kelechi scored 100% in a cloud exam, giving her the opportunity to be accepted for an internship at Alt School. And Victor was able to bag an AWS certificate. Victor again was able to get an interview opportunity. For all these guys, it would have been worth it at any price. And that's why the Cloud Top G Mastermind is a bargain at 1,050,000 naira. And consider this. If all this did was give you enough skill to get a job like you did for Bambose, or allow you to bag all the marks in your cloud exam like you did for Beta, or gave you the understanding that you need to conquer the job market like you did for Oluchi, or give you a certificate that could change your whole life or your whole cloud engineering journey for life, like you did for Caleb. If all this did was in 15 months give you the skills and knowledge to qualify for an internship or a job using only what is inside the mastermind, wouldn't it be worth it? Wouldn't it be worth it? Cool. I think so too. Which is why it's an even bigger bargain at not 1,050,000 naira, but 699,997 naira. Well, because if every month, if what this does is get you better understanding, better experience, better skills, better job opportunities, it will pay for itself a month after the program. Because even when you land a job, right, how much is 699,000 naira? You land a job that pays you 1 something million naira, how much is 699,000 naira? So it will pay for itself in months after the program. And the best part is you only get to invest once, but you get to make money using this skill for the rest of your life. Throughout your life, you get to use this skill to make money, which is why skills are the best investment. Look, if I put my last 100,000 naira in dollars in 2022, which returned a 280% increase in just 2 years, I would have only 380,000 naira today. And a bag of rice, as we all know, it is over 120,000 naira. But instead, I invested my last 100,000 naira into skills and turned 100,000 naira into what we have now. So, which would you rather have? 699,000 naira versus your dream? Right, me too. Which is why this may be the best offer I've ever given. As not 1,050,000 naira, not 699,997 naira, but 480,997 naira. But because I want each and every one of you to 2x, 5x, 10x your chances of learning this skill and getting qualified for a cloud role over the next 15 months, and I know how life-changing this system has been for me and my students, and I want this to be affordable for everyone, but still an investment. I'm not going to ask you for 1,050,000 naira, even though it will be totally reasonable and a bargain. I'm not going to ask you for 699,997 naira. I'm not even going to ask you for 480,997 naira. I'm going to give you access to everything I talked about today for a single payment of, right, just a single payment of 375,000 naira. This program is now 14 months, but payment has been broken down for those who do not currently have this amount. So if you can't pay 375,000 naira upfront, no problem, right? And if you really want to join this program, like other students have, you no longer need to pay this amount upfront. You can now get access to this program for only 27,000 naira per month for the next 14 months, right? For only just 27,000 naira per month for the next 14 months. So you can make payments using our verified business account below. Take a screenshot of the GT Bank, Cloud Top G Enterprise, the account number 09169838812. After making payment, send your receipt to me on WhatsApp. So you can take a screenshot of this and make payment. So I'm not asking you to decide yes or no today. No, that's not what I'm doing. I'm asking you to make a fully informed decision. That's all. The only way you can make a fully informed decision is on the inside, not on the outside. So if you get on the inside and see if everything we say on this webinar is true and valuable to you, then if it is, that's when you decide to keep it. If it's not for you, no hard feelings. You will then, after making payments, be able to make a fully informed decision that this isn't for you. But you can't make this decision right now for the same reason you do not buy a house without first looking at the inside of it. And notice, whether it's 30 minutes or 30 days from now, if you are not happy, I'm not happy. For any reason whatsoever, if you want your money back, you can get it. Because I only want to keep your money if you're happy. All you have to do is send me a message, give me my money, and you've got it. And our response time to any support request is an average of 60 minutes over a 24-hour time period. You can only make such a guarantee like this when you are confident that what you have is the real deal. And I'm fairly confident that when you make payments to join this mastermind, you are getting exactly what you need to benefit. So you literally have nothing to lose and no excuse not to join this program right now. So make payment now using our verified business account below, Cloud Top G Enterprise, GT Bank, the account number, send me a message on WhatsApp, take a screenshot of this if you want to, right? And if you are one of those people that think that you, at the end of the 30 days, you can just ask for a refund without even participating in the program, then we have a money back policy. Also, if you are the type of person that understands better when basically taught specially and wants a one-on-one tutoring, then send me a message now for more inquiries, right? If you want a one-on-one tutoring, we also have that too. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. And on top of everything, right, when you make payments for this mastermind, you also get the ultimate never spend a penny on courses learning accelerator, where you get full login access to our premium Code Cloud account. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is Code Cloud? Code Cloud is the #1 DevOps cloud provider, and it basically helps students learn training technologies they need to thrive in their cloud career. You can learn more about Code Cloud by just typing the word codecloud.com in your browser. So here's how it will actually help you in your cloud journey. So Code Cloud has over 100 cloud courses taught by experts and over 880 hands-on practicals that is fitted into every course you take to give you a more understanding while you learn. Meaning that you don't have to ever again spend the time on courses or watch useless YouTube videos that teach you nothing, right? Also, you get the exclusive cloud roadmap that will give you a step-by-step guide on the important topics to focus on. So instead of just scrolling all about, we're going to give you a step-by-step guide. We're also going to be giving you an unlimited access to the Code Cloud Slack community support, where you basically get to ask questions about any course. And the best part is you get to ask questions to the person that created the course directly. How cool is that? The total price for this is 121,100 naira per month. But you don't have to pay this amount. You don't have to pay 121,100 naira per month, right? As if you check on their website, converting $70 to naira every single year, right? If you want to pay for a whole year straight, that would be 1,428,000 naira per year. You don't have to pay this amount. You don't have to pay 1,428,000 naira per year. We're going to give you access to this for 100% free. There is no charges behind it. It is free, 100%. Also, you're going to get the Get Updated Learning Solution, the full login access to our premium Cloud group, right? Now, just like Code Cloud, Cloud Guru is an online learning platform that specializes in teaching cloud computing and related technologies. Most of the courses offer prepare students to take certification exams. You can learn more about A Cloud Guru by just typing the word acloudguru.com in your browser. So here's how this particular platform is going to help you, that we're going to be giving to you for free. At some point in your learning or in learning cloud engineering, cloud platforms and writing certification exams are crucial, right? A Cloud Guru has the best resources on it. Not all of us here have the same understanding level. Some of us might need to watch more courses or see from a different perspective to finally get it. And A Cloud Guru has over 500 courses to basically help you. You're also going to be getting a step-by-step guide, so you don't just waste your time learning things that are basically not useful to you. You're also going to be getting access to the A Cloud Guru chat support, right? Where you can always ask your question. Now, the total price for this is 958,800 naira per year. Also, if you check on their website, you can go to the A Cloud Guru website right now and check their pricing. You will see it's $47 naira. When you convert that to 1 year, that's basically 958,000 naira, 800 naira per year. But you don't have to pay this amount. I get to what I'm saying. There is no point in you paying this amount. You can get this for 100% free. And I'm not still done. You also get the past cloud exam preparation hands-on learning system, where you get unlimited access to a 2.5 million naira Udemy account with over 1,500 courses, right? You also get hands-on mock exams to basically help you practice live with previous exam questions and timers. So, what do I mean by cloud exams? As a cloud engineer, writing cloud exam is an inevitable phase in your cloud journey. Yeah? As the certifications you get from these cloud exams positions you as an authority towards your employer. This is the fourth step we talked about in the core 5, positioning. And we are going to be providing you resources to make it easier. So, we're also going to be getting cloud exams correlated courses that basically help you prepare for certain different kind of courses. Total value 2.5 million naira. But you're getting this for 100% free. And you get this get certified and verified cloud blueprint. You stand a chance to get 50%, 75%, and 100% of AWS cloud exam vouchers at a discounted price. You also stand a chance to get 50%, 75%, and 100% off Azure cloud exams vouchers. So what do I mean by cloud exams? There are multiple cloud exams to take as a cloud engineer to prove that you have certain skill sets with a particular tool. And the most popular are AWS, GCP, and Azure cloud exams. And on this particular bonus, you stand a chance to get 50%, 75%, and 100% off this exam, because these exams are really expensive. But we're going to be giving you a discount. You stand a chance to get a discount on it. So the total price for this is now 77,500 naira, but you're going to be getting access to this for 100% free. No charges, no payment required. Also, you're going to be getting the basic foundation cloud journey blueprint, where you learn the basics of blog writing that gives you a better knowledge and understanding of how to create proof of knowledge. You get an LinkedIn content creation that will basically set you as an authority in the eyes of your employers. Also, we're going to be giving you access to the creation of documentation classes, where you learn how to create documentation on every project. Number 4 is you get a portfolio creation class, where you will learn how you can brand yourself with your social portfolio. Total value 107,500 naira. You're getting this for 100% free. And lastly, you're going to be getting the Cloud Top G lifetime program discount, where getting this program now gives you a lifetime discount on every other program in the Cloud Top G Mastermind. As you can see, we have various programs that will help you build a cloud career from the ground up, and getting a membership discount on this program will save you a lot of money. This is something you don't want to miss. Total value 205,000 naira. You are getting this for 100% free. It's 100% free. You don't have to pay any of this amount. Only people who sign up for the Cloud Top G Mastermind will have access to these bonuses. Total value 6,176,800 naira. You are getting this for 100% free, which is over 20 times the amount you are actually paying for this program in just bonuses alone. They will never be for sale or available anywhere else than through the Mastermind. So here's everything you are going to get when you join the Mastermind today. So firstly, you are going to be getting access to everything that the Learning Accountability System gives you, right? Our live classes, our recordings, our summary videos, and you're also going to be getting access to each and every of these bonuses that are worth 6.1 million naira. Our A Cloud Guru account, Code Cloud account, discount payment, and a whole lot more for just 27,000 naira per month. Now that we've covered all that, right? I have good news and I have bad news. I have good news and I have bad news. So the good news is immediately you join the mastermind, you automatically join the badge for our next wave of 50% off Microsoft Azure voucher. You can use this voucher for any exam and get certified. And also, you get 20% off on the mastermind when you join now. So instead of paying 27,000 naira, you get to pay 22,000 naira per month. Now, for the bad news, so only people, we're only going to be giving, there are just 5 voucher slots available for the next 5 weeks. And the 20% discount is for the first 5 people to make payment. This discount basically applies to the end of the program, as long as there's no payment gap. And even though we are limiting everyone here to just 1 slot and discount per person, we will definitely run out very fast. Just to put this into perspective, there are about 15 of you here right now, which is already way more than the amount of vouchers that you have. And we might have been okay, except on top of that, there's another 500 people in my broadcast list watching the replay as soon as this finishes. So there's 15 of you here now, and there's another 500 people watching this replay as soon as we're done. Total of 515 people. But we might have been okay, but on top of that, there's another 500 people planning to watch this on YouTube immediately. For context, this is one of our last video that we posted on YouTube, which already has 585 views, right? So there's 15 of you here right now, another 500 people watching the replay as soon as we're done, another 500 people watching this on YouTube as soon as we're done, which is 1,015 people. To be clear, this is how many vouchers we have, this is how many discounts we can give, and this is how many people will see this. So make sure you secure your discount and voucher slot in the mastermind right now, because we will run out. So here's how you join the mastermind. You enter this account number in your bank app, type in 27,000 naira in the amount section with the description of mastermind, make a payment of 27,000 naira, and you would get a 5,000 naira refund if the discount is still available. So send me a receipt on WhatsApp for confirmation, wait for a confirmation message, shouldn't take up to 5 minutes. If payments were made, you will be added to the private mastermind group. And for those of you who are curious, yes, there are over 50 people already who have made payment for this right decision as we speak. They've made payments for this program as we speak. There are over 50 people already. So there's nothing to be worried about. So what exactly are you waiting for? What exactly are you waiting for? The program expectation. At the end of this program, you'll be able to solve real-life scenario cloud problems and build secure infrastructures in the cloud, and a whole lot more that's valid of landing you a job. We'll be looking at 3 cloud providers, AWS, GCP, and Azure, but we'll focus mainly on AWS because it's the most in demand in the market. We also have hands-on projects on every topic, and the crazy part of all this is, at the end of this program, we'll be walking you step by step to landing your first job that will pay you millions of naira per month in our job hunting group. Normally, other programs out there will charge you nothing less than 600,000 naira to help you land a job. And it's actually a good investment, because if you pay 600,000 naira to a program, that basically helps you land a job of 1.6 million naira per month, every month. Isn't that a good investment? Of course it is. Of course it is. And when you join this program today, you are not just joining to be getting access to our live classes that teach you everything you need to know about cloud engineering to qualify for a job role, or our 6.1 million naira bonus you get that makes your cloud journey 99% easier and faster. After this program is done, we're going to be taking it on ourselves to make sure that each and every person that joins this program ends up with a job. And notice, you'll be getting access to our job hunting group that is not in any way part of this program for 100% free until you land your first job. So you can see how bulletproof this program is. Again, make sure you secure your discount slot and voucher in the mastermind right now. Oh yeah, one more thing. I have one more promise to deliver on, right? What about the exclusive gift for everyone who came here live? And believe me when I said it will be worth it. What are you going to get that everyone not here is going to regret not being here for? Over the last 2 years, I've been carefully collecting exclusive information to build a roadmap that is priceless. But what I'm about to share with you now is something that has created, or that was basically created in a digestible way. And so, as an exclusive gift for everyone here today, you are all going to get full access to a $1,795 DevOps Bootcamp course, which, when converted to Naira, is about 3,051,500 Naira. And here's exactly what some of our students have to say about this particular course. So you can see someone here had to say, Mr. Emmanuel, if all this content of this gift is in your head, then that must be hot to. This gift is loaded with a lot of resources. Thank you very much. I'll subscribe to your YouTube, right? And favor, you have to say the course here are fire, right? And I told her you can basically start learning now on favor, and she was like with full force. So here's everything you get from this course. Number one, you get access to lectures that teach you everything you need to know about cloud and DevOps engineering to be job ready, right? To get you job ready. Number two is you get access to projects that build your experience and cloud portfolio for the job market. Number three, you get a lifetime access to this course so you can learn at your own pace. This course was so valuable. Here's what Kenny had to say. Brother, I've seen all the gifts. God, they are filled with lots of tools. I'm so excited and I deeply appreciate you. I will find all means to get into your masterclass soon by God's grace. Thank you, Kenny. This course will give you job ready, to get you job ready, and will teach you everything you need to know about this skill called cloud engineering. The actual price is 3 million naira, but you will be getting it for 100% free, right? So if you believe in what we believe in giving first, in never giving up, in thinking long, in keeping your promises in the world that breaks them, in doing the work that others won't, in consistency without seeing results, in delaying gratification, in skills and education being the ultimate legacy, in being one of zero, then you have automatically earned this. It's 100% free. This gift will be sent directly straight into your inbox. So by 10 o'clock, you're supposed to get a message on where you need to submit your email address. And when you submit your email address, within the next 24 hours, you are going to be able to see this gift in your inbox. It will be sent directly to your mail. Only for everyone here live today. So here's all the free cloud stuff you get for just being here live. Number one, you get a 3 million naira DevOps Bootcamp that you can use to learn DevOps engineering to land your first job. Number two is you get a 50% off voucher and a 20% off discount to join the Mastermind. I told you guys to be wanting to stay until the end. So I have a question for you guys. Did I keep my promise to make real cloud education cheaper and accessible for everyone? Did I keep my promise to make real cloud education cheaper and accessible for everyone? If I kept my promise to making real cloud education cheaper and accessible for everyone, just type yes. Great. Great. Great, 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 great. Great. So, because I gave you guys everything I have. Yeah, I gave you guys everything I have. Final call to action. There are just 5 voucher slots available, so make payments, and there are just 20% of discount. Get yours here now before they run out, because they will run out, right? Make payments to the CloudTop GTP, the account number below. Take a screenshot of it and make payments. Send the receipt to me, and you will be added to the Mastermind group. With that said, see you guys soon, or see you some other time. Good night.